All right, we are going to work a couple more problems on properties of logs. So up here at the top, I have my product rule, quotient rule, and power rule in case you need to see them again. And we are first going to work problems 6 and 8 here where we are condensing these logs. So let's start with number 6. I have log base 3 of a to the 7th plus log base 3 of a to the 4th minus 2 times log base 3 of b. So let's look at this one piece at a time. I have log plus a log. So that tells me I'm going to use my product rule. And then inside my parentheses, I have subtraction. So that tells me I need to use my quotient rule. And then I have this 2 on the outside of one of my logs inside the parentheses. And that tells me I'm going to need to use my power rule to condense that. So let's just walk through this one step at a time. Let's talk about this power rule first. Remember, that number on the outside used to be an exponent. So I can rewrite negative 2 times, sorry, it's not negative 2, it's just 2. 2 times log base 3 of b, that's the same thing as log base 3 of b squared. So I'm going to rewrite that in here as we have just rewritten it so that we are saving steps. So this is log base 3 of b squared. So my addition tells me I need to use product. My subtraction tells me I need to use quotient. So let's do this all together. I have log base 3 of a to the 7th times a to the 4th divided by b squared. Now this a to the 7th, that's the same thing as a to the 7th over 1. And when I multiply fractions, it's top times top and bottom times bottom. So I'm going to get log base 3 of a to the 11th over b squared. Now a and b are not like terms, so I cannot simplify this any further. And this is my final answer for number 6. All right, let's look at number 8 now. I have 1/2 times log base 6 of 45 minus log base 6 of 5 plus log base 6 of 12. So this 1/2 on the outside, that tells me I have to use my power rule. This subtraction inside my parentheses tells me I'm going to be using my quotient rule. And this plus out here tells me I'm going to be using my product rule. So let's first take care of this power rule and clean this up a little bit. So remember, this power used to be an exponent, and because it's outside the parentheses, it's going to apply to both the log base 6 of 45 and the log base 6 of 5. So this is the same thing as log base 6 of 45 to the 1/2 power minus log base 6 of 5 to the 1/2 power plus log base 6 of 12. Okay, so let's go from left to right here. This first one, I'm going to be using my quotient rule, so I'm going to have log base 6 of 45 to the 1/2 power over 5 to the 1/2 power times 12. Now, because these both have an exponent of 1/2, I can rewrite that as 45 over 5 to the 1/2 power times 12. Now, 45 divided by 5 is 9, so this is going to become log base 6 of 9 to the 1/2 power times 12. Well, 9 to the 1/2 power, that's the square root of 9, which is 3. So this becomes log base 6 of 3 times 12. And 3 times 12 is 36. So this, our final consolidation here is going to be log base 6 of 12. Sorry, not 12, 36. 12 times 3 is 36. And that is the final answer for number 8.